This is my grandma's. We're going to take you to Boston. Into Boston we go. This is that coffee cake that really makes every other coffee cake shudder because it's so incredibly delicious. So the one that we happen to be looking at, is that the New England blueberry? No, what is that one?
It is. It's a New England
It's the New England blueberry. So the New England blueberry. It's a 2024 Customer Choice Award winner for Best Cake, voted by you. 3 easy payments of $8.99. It is moist. It is flavorful. It is infinitely shareable. It is also exactly what we're looking at right now when we've got people who are coming over for the summer, those kind of summer, middle of the day, I need a snack, I need something that's really delicious. Well, this is it. So you let us know whether or not you want the chocolate chip coconut, which is the one up top. That's the one that actually sold out the last time it was on air in February. So it's taken us March, April, May, June, 4 months to get this back in. $8.99, shipping for free. Then you always have the opportunity of getting the cinnamon walnut. That's what started it all. It's a 150-year-old recipe. They're still made in small batches. We'll actually share that with you. And then there's the New England blueberry. M96499 is your item number. There is no auto delivery on this. If we had it, I'd encourage you to get it, but we don't have it. So what that means is get a couple of these cakes, have them on hand and ready always, because there's a reason they have such a good reputation here, but also Marie-Louise Ludwig. There's a reason why they won Best Cake. So nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Nice to see all of you. A million reasons why we won Best Case. Right now, we're getting ready to bake them fresh for you in Boston. This is where it all began. A 150-year-old plus real grandmother's recipe. Let's go. Let's go together and take a little peek. And I love all the things that make us different, make us special. Starting with the freshest ingredients, baking in small batches, but it truly is the people. You can see a lot of hands-on work here, from making the cakes and loading the centers with those signature streusels, whether it's nuts or cinnamon sugar or chocolate chips, or today's even blueberries and coconut, topping them off. Each one of them gets individually weighed, and then we finish them off with a lot more goodies on there. Still doing the handwork today. Slow baked in the oven for about an hour. We let them cool, then we put them into a special freezer bag to deliver them to you fresh. Never frozen.
Never frozen.
Never frozen until you freeze it. This is what it looks like, whether you get it or whether you do a bill to, ship to. You open it up. It's missing the piece of cardboard that helps to further protect it, but on the inside is a nice care card and a beautiful cake.
So let's top line each of the flavors so we can start ordering this, and then we'll back up. But this is M96499. That's your item number. Let's start with the original.
Oh, okay,
because that's
right
what
down
everyone
here in the
needs
front.
to understand. That set everything on fire when it debuted.
And it still does, because so many of us remember our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunts baking these beautiful cakes. And to this day, the size, the taste, the consistency, the quality still tastes the same. Loaded with those fresh California Mariani walnuts on it. Then when you open it up on the inside, you see more walnuts and that beautiful signature streusel on the inside, and they're nice and moist and dense from the sour cream and the Madagascar bourbon vanilla.
And then the blueberry, the New England blueberry, we don't see that all the time. We always have cinnamon walnut, so understand that's the icon. Blueberry's now in the lead right now, but let's talk about those New England blueberries.
Look at that.
Also, they're suspended.
Yeah, and look, the way we make them, look at that. They just burst. When they get in the oven, they burst with that flavor. They're so incredibly delicious. And of course, New England, we're famous for a lot of things, but of course, we're famous for blueberries. And this really is a great summer cake.
That is the summer one, but it is the chocolate chip coconut that had everybody's heart. That's the most limited. That's the one that sold out. We have fewer than 400 to go around. M96499. If you've got an anniversary, a birthday that's coming up, we just celebrated Jane Brown's birthday last night, and you know, maybe you've just got people coming home that haven't been home for a long time. You're an empty nester, and the quote kids are going to come home and visit for a little bit. This is what you want to have: something sweet, something chocolate, something coconut. Tell us what's in this one.
Yeah, if you love chocolate and coconut together, you will love this. Coconut two ways, because if you check out that signature streusel in the middle, you'll see that pure snow white coconut, nice and chewy and sweet, but on the top, and there's actually going to be a little few chocolate chips in the middle as well, that pure chocolate, but the coconut gets nice and toasty, which gives it a completely different flavor, also loaded. There's a little chocolate chip, also loaded with that delicious sour cream, that Madagascar bourbon vanilla, always moist and delicious.
So this is almost 2 pounds. Can we talk about how many,
Yes,
many
please.
people it'll feed? And then also, can I find this in grocery stores?
Maybe up near Boston you
But
can.
that's
but
it.
Mostly
and
not.
that's
but
why we like presenting it here on QVC, because we can send it to you all across the nation. But this is the yield.
yeah, about 15 slices.
Wow.
So you can go a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller on here. It's great to keep it when you get it home. We want you to eat it right away. You got a couple weeks maybe on your countertop in a lock and lock, or put it in your freezer. Take out slices when you need them in the summer.
What about this as an idea?
And then up here, if you've
honey.
never had French toast made with our cake, you just a little bit of butter in the griddle, a delicious egg, maybe a light cream batter. Dip it in, grill it off, and then top it with whatever you'd like.
Can we go to our little ingredient deck? Because I'd love to
course.
share with you one more time, what makes this cake special, right? These aren't necessarily ingredients you're going to find in the bakery that's in your grocery store, maybe in your local bakery. And remember, what you're ordering has not even been made yet. So those aren't made yet. So here are the ingredients that you're seeing, whatever you pick. But what are the base? What's the base that makes this so delicious?
And everything truly is the freshest of the fresh. You know what? We really should start right here.
Great, let's do it.
Because in a world when things that are imported are really expensive, and pure bourbon, Madagascar bourbon vanilla is just the best thing to bake with. It pops the flavor. It's delicious. Always been in the cake, always will be, so that's always in there. This sour cream, this is truly the secret to our moist cake. It is a dense, rich, cultured sour cream, not like what you can get in the supermarket. It's even creamier. And then, of course, the best chocolate, delicious coconut, those plump, juicy New England blueberries. You've always got a really great cinnamon sugar, and our nuts, California Mariani walnuts. When they bake, they release an oil that mixes with that cinnamon sugar. When it bakes together, you get that crunchy, sweet cinnamon on the top. So good.
You know what? You're going to take a bite of this and you're going to go, I don't think I've ever actually tasted the way a coffee cake should taste. So if you love coffee cake, this is the coffee cake you need to have. If you are like, I don't know if I really like coffee cake, I've seen them, they seem a little dry, they seem a little flavorless, then you need to try this one. This is the reason that everybody comes flocking here. That 150-year-old recipe, they knew what they were doing, and it stayed around and stood the test of time for a reason.
You put it on your countertop, you're cutting off a slice, and you're cutting off another slice. And the summertime, they're so good when you put some fresh berries and a dollop of ice cream or whipped cream on the top. Refreshing and good.
Moist and tender. You let us know. Do you want the chocolate chip coconut? 300 remain now. The original, the cinnamon walnut, or that New England blueberry. Very, very popular. $26.98. 3 easy payments of that $8.99. Shipping and handling is free on this, as is shipping and handling for all food items. Marie Louise Ludwig, thank you. Ludwig, I can't get that out of my mouth. Thank you so much.